One of the problems when you are a text polar is that it has this equal spacing on skinny letters like the letter I. And to solve that, what we can do is we can rotate um, everything after this I, including the I. So what I mean is you can click the rotate and then you can click on this I and every letter afterwards you can select by window. Just make sure that you're selecting from the left to the right. Press enter or click check mark here. And then make sure you use the object snap center. Okay, not tangent. So remove tangent, just center. Okay. So once you have center, simply point to the center or point to the edge of the circle to locate the center. And then all you're going to do is move that I closer to the G. Okay. Now it's closer. Now you want to move the N and everything else. So you're going to rotate again and then select all the text here and here. Okay. Press check mark and then go again and select the center. Okay. You either point here until you see the green circle. Then again, you're going to rotate until the N is close to the I on the engineering. So now it's close. You're going to do the same thing here. You want to make this I closer to the R. So you're going to rotate again and select and then select and then all the other letters that's not selected. You want to select everything. Don't rotate before you've selected all the letters. Okay, check mark again. Point to the center. Okay, okay, or make sure that you are selecting the edge, and then again move that I close to the R. There you go. So engineering, and then you want to move this again here. So you want to rotate, select everything here, the end, and the word science, and all the other letters after. So you have to do this for everything that has like a letter I on it. Okay. Check mark, point to the edge, and bring the I and G closer. Now it looks better. Now the science is weird, so we're gonna move the I, E, and C and E. So we're gonna select that, and then we're going to select this and select that and select this, and then rotate. Select the edge, and then move the I close to the C, letter C. There you go. Now it's just the E, N, C, and E. So we're gonna select, select, and select, and then rotate, point to the edge, and then move the E close to the I, like so. So now it's fixed. Okay. Now if you want to move that closer or align with this line over here, then you have to rotate again. Okay, so you can select the rotate tool first before selecting the letters. As long as you select it from the left and right, then you don't need to worry about selecting something you're not supposed to select. Now you also wanted to select all these letters over here, okay? Because you want to rotate them at the same time. You can see it didn't select this, okay? So make sure that you select all of these bottom letters. We're not done with this one yet. So once you have everything selected, all the text around this, check mark, select the edge to locate the center. And all you're going to do is move this mouse and you can see the letter S and letter E at the end of science. It's now aligned with that line, and so I click that. So that's what I'm talking about. The S is now aligned with this line, and the E is now aligned with this line. and now you have that. Okay. Now, if you wanted to form, let's say, home of the rockets, then you do have to uh, change this. But before that, I wanted to introduce you to putting special characters on this one. Okay. If I go to Google and type in, let's say, star character, you're gonna you can go to this website and you can select a special character. Let's say this flower. If I click on this, it'll copy it. Okay, it'll copy it, and then I'm just gonna select copy, and then I'm gonna go back to my AutoCAD, and then if I double click this and then delete this and press Control V, it should select the flower. Okay, and then check it, and then now you have a flower here. All right. So if you want something like that, then you can go right ahead and change that using this website of special characters. Okay. So why don't we do the same thing here? I'm going to select this, double click, delete, Control V, and now I have these two flowers. So if I want this flower to be closer to here, like this one here, maybe it'll put over here. I'm going to rotate again, and I'm going to select this flower. I'm going to check. I'm going to point to the edge, and then I'm going to like rotate that closer right over here just to balance this out. Okay. Now I want to write here home of the rockets. Okay. But the problem is the letters are now here upside down. So what we're going to do is we're going to rotate this one letter, and you can actually delete the rest here. I can go ahead and delete this one and delete this. So I'm selecting and pressing delete key. There you go, until you only have one of these letters. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to rotate this a full 180 degrees. So I'm going to select that, okay, press enter. And then we're going to select somewhere here, that text. And then we're going to rotate a full 180 degrees. So over here, you can type in 180, press enter, and there you have it. Okay. Now I want this text to go around here, and how many letters do I need for home of the rockets? So you're gonna put home of the rockets. Let's check. So you have four, including the space, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Okay, so we need 19 characters. So we're going to simply do an array, draw array, select the object, press check mark. We're going to do a polar array. Where is the center? Make sure that center is highlighted. Okay, and then simply point to the edge of a circle. Okay, you're going to have the 6 letters there. And you wanted how many again? I forgot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 characters. So you can type in 19 here, items, and you wanted 19. Okay, press enter. But you don't want a full 360. So what you're going to do is you're going to click the fill angle, and you don't want a 360. And that angle could be less than 80. So we're going to type in, let's say, 120, and then press enter. And there's 120. Okay. If you think that that's a space too far apart, then all you do is click the fill angle again and reduce the angle. Let's say 100, and then press enter. There you go. That's what 100 looks like. Okay. So if you're happy with that one, you simply click enter to accept. Okay. And then we are going to rotate this again. So rotate, modify, rotate, select this. This is one group now. So check. select the edge of the circle for the edge, and then all I'm going to do is rotate that like this until I have it arranged like this. Now if you see some problems like, hey, I have an error here. See, I have a wider gap here, and because we have a thinner gap, that means that this angle, the letter that we rotated here, is a little bit um, of a problem. So what we're going to do is we're going to simply just delete this whole thing and then start again with one letter. Okay. The height of this letter is 200. So we're going to do another text, annotate text. Okay. We're going to select somewhere here and then down here, and then we're going to put in letter A again. Oh, capital letter A, and then make sure that the height is 200. Okay. And then press check mark. Oh, it didn't accept the 200. So I'm going to change the text height here, 200. Enter. There it is. I wanted to also change this um, to a top center. So top left, I wanted top center. Okay, and then move that about and put that on the quadrant. So I'm going to turn on and click quadrant, and I'm going to point it here. There you go. Okay, now that's too close to the center, so I'm going to move that again. I'm going to move that a little bit downwards here. Just I want to copy this space over here. And now repeat the array. So draw array. We're going to select the text. Oh, we already selected it. We're going to do polar. We're going to do the axis of rotation or the center point, which is going to be remove the quadrant. Make sure it's only center. There's your 6. We want it 19. So number of items is going to be 19. Okay, press enter, and then we want the fill angle to be 100 degrees only, and then enter. There you go. And then we're going to rotate this text. So please enter first, and we're going to rotate. We're going to rotate this. Enter. We want to rotate from the center, so we're going to point to the edge, and then we're going to rotate like this. There you go. Once you have that arranged, okay, now I can change each one, but we have to explode first. I'm going to go modify explode and select this, enter, and then double click, and then backspace to H, oh, H, select outside, double click, backspace and put O, select outside, double click, backspace to M, select outside, double click, okay, remove the A and put in E. This is supposed to be a space, so we're going to select and then press delete on the keyboard. And then you're going to do the same thing until it says home of the rockets. And then you don't need this anymore after you're done. So you're going to continue this exercise and end up with School of Engineering and Science. You have a star or a flower here, and then it says here in the bottom, home of the rockets. Okay, that's what you're going to do.